Hey everyone, welcome to a pick a pile tarot reading for the week of August 19th through August 26th, 2020. If you've never experienced one of these kind of readings before, what you're going to want to do is simply pick a pile, whichever one you're drawn to. Pile number one here has the little black onyx frog up top. Pile number two has the rose quartz stone. And pile number three here on the far right has the little red jasper frog. The timestamps for these piles will be linked down below. If you feel drawn to more than one pile, feel free to watch more than one. Otherwise, we're just going to get straight into it. Hey, Group 1, welcome to your reading. Pulled up three different Major Arcana cards for you guys. Some very, very heavy change energy here. Not all bad. Definitely not bad. We've got Judgment here and we've got Death here. Both are talking about being at a crossroads, making choices, closing chapters, simply moving forward and making change in your life that's hopefully a very, very positive change for you. Judgment in particular here is talking about crossroads, reinventing yourself, rebirthing yourself, being in a mind and in a place where you can make really, really solid judgment calls for yourself. You're confident in your decisions, you're confident in knowing what you want. Maybe you're not quite sure if you're ready to make that leap yet. Maybe you're still, while you have the confidence, you think you could do it, there's just something maybe tugging you back a little bit. But you're definitely feeling the need for change to switch things up a little bit. You know, do something new and inventive and exciting for yourself, or just simply in improving your situation. Justice is talking about the balance of things. Things are starting to work out in your favor. Or if you do make this leap, take this crossroad that you've been kind of lollygagging at, you might find yourself having a very good positive outcome rather. Talks about legal formalities, anything to do with the legal system. If you've had some battles, things might finally be turning in your favor. You can finally close that chapter. You'll finally, swing over here into death. The ending of an era, or maybe just a situation, or just a period of your time where you can finally close that book, move on with it, close that chapter, whatever you need to do to finally just move on from whatever it is that a justice has been kind of having you hung up on. But overall, very, very positive, a lot of closure with that. And with card number 4 here, Page of Pentacles. This is thinking logically, making sure that you're keeping your head on your shoulders. You're not getting too twisted up about the choices that you have to make. Again, the confidence thing. You know what you want. You know how you get it, how you need to get it. You know how to get from point A to point B. Just make sure that you're not letting it get you flustered. Your head on your shoulders. Mind your money too, because this is an Earth card. It is a coins card, Pentacles, whichever you want to call it. It does have to do with finances. So, despite all these changes happening, don't jump into a bunch of big purchases right away. You might want to for celebrations or whatnot. Nothing wrong with treating yourself, okay? But don't go too crazy. But it's saying that this whatever situation you're going through right now, it's gonna come out with a positive outcome. It's gonna hopefully stabilize your finances in a very positive way. At least that's kind of the vibe that I'm getting here. New job, new living situation, a new something to help out those finances, to help out your overall everything. So hopefully this rings true for you, and hopefully you get all these good things coming to you. Hey, group number 2, welcome to your reading. So, group 2, what have you got going on here? I'm seeing a lot of turmoil, a lot of indecision, a lot of a little bit of stress here is what I'm picking up. Temperance here, reversed, saying that you might need to start making some positive changes. Bring some new changes to your life to help balance out whatever negativity that's really kind of coming in right now for you. Look at yourself. What can you do personally? Not what others can do to make things easier, although sometimes that does need to be addressed as well. But I'm getting a feeling this is very much a you thing. What can you do to help bring more positivity into yourself? How can you help alleviate any sort of stresses that you're feeling right now? How can you just make things better for yourself, period? If you need to ask for advice from somebody that you care about, from, even if it goes so far as to talking to a therapist or somebody just in that kind of a field that you can safely speak to get yourself a little bit of guidance and a little bit of a direction maybe to help balance out whatever this is. It feels like you're overstretching in one direction a little too far. Where can you reel back in a little bit to help yourself recharge? What can you do to, a little bit of self-love here? You picked rose quartz. That's a big. Well, okay. This stone in particular isn't all that big, but it's a love stone, self-love, romantic love, whatever. But in this case, it's definitely a self-love thing. Two of Rings, talking about indecision, struggling to commit to something, struggling to go after what you want or what you need in this case. Don't be afraid to take a step back and take an honest look of, what do I need? What is working? What isn't working? Maybe you're just juggling too much right now, out of balance. Everything's out of balance because there's just too much on your plate. Can't keep those plates spinning in the air if you don't have any hands left to spin them. Yeah, where can you cut back some excess to bring that balance back into your life so that you can not feel so stressed? And Five of Swords, reversed, talking about conflict. This could either be conflict with those around you, conflict with in yourself even. Are all these additional stresses that I'm sensing here, are those starting to cause issue with your close relationships, work relationships, something along those lines? Or is somebody bringing that conflict into your life? Is it being an energy drain on you right now? What can you do to kind of close out this? I don't know what to call it. Maybe not necessarily a black hole. It doesn't feel quite that strong, but it's definitely something. It's something that's kind of slowly draining away at your energy resources here. So what can you do to kind of stop that hole up, ease up the stress on yourself, bring the balance back to yourself, bring the whatever it is that you need here to rebalance yourself and make things just less stressful for yourself. And last card here, Ten of Pentacles. Take time to actually plan and think on your actions before you make them. Irrational, risky behavior right now. Maybe not the best plan. Again, talking about a lot of stress here. Don't necessarily snap at somebody or cut ties with somebody until your head is on straight. If there's a person in your life right now that is very much causing all the rest of this distress right here, give yourself a minute, step back, and go, okay, how is this person causing issues with me? How can I bring these issues up to this person? Can I talk through these issues with this person? And if you can't, then consider, breaking the ties, closing that book, being able to move on in a more healthy way for yourself. Just make sure that you're making the choices that you want to make, not making choices in a moment of heat. So no irrational, spur of the moment, just snap decisions. Give yourself a little bit of time. Give yourself a little bit of breathing room. Give yourself some processing time to make sure that whatever action that you were going to take actually fits what you want. Because if you don't, there's probably going to be some regrets there. Ending of a relationship that you really actually didn't want to end in any sort of way. So just be careful. This is kind of probably circles back to temperance a little bit here. Don't make your decisions in a stressful mindset, even if those decisions may be the source of the stress. It's kind of a big rat's nest I'm sensing right here. It's kind of like a weird feedback loop I'm getting. So give yourself a little bit of time to sit back and go, okay, how can I solve this? what's the best route? What's the best for me? And if this isn't a necessarily toxic person, it's just somebody who's kind of rubbing you the wrong way, how can you do best by them? Now, if they're a toxic person, just decide the best way to cut them out and move on and get rid of whatever it is that they're helping to cause in this mess. Like, what are they adding to this rat's nest? Can you cut it out and just move on with yourself? So, yeah, I'm hoping for the best for you in this next week, group 2, because you got a lot on your plate right now. A lot of stress I'm feeling, so I hope it certainly gets better for you. Hey, group 3, welcome to your reading. Already, I'm getting a lot of good positive vibes for y'all. Sun, positivity, warmth, confidence, things kind of mellowing out, and you're starting to see a little bit of success on your horizon. Maybe some health is coming back around for you if you've had a little bit of a rough go of it. It's very much a card of, if things have been rough, they're gonna get better. There's that ray of sunshine, that bit of hope there. And if you're looking for some sort of a sign, a go ahead to maybe start a new project or kind of move forward with something, Sun's saying, hey, go for it. The time is right. Kind of go for it. It's a big resounding yes. Do the thing. You've got happiness. You got the confidence. Go for it. Star here. Renewed hope, courage, faith, even calm energies. Again, a lot of positive vibes with this one. Starting to understand yourself a litting bit more. Starting to accept yourself a little bit more. It's kind of one of those things where you're trusting that the universe is going to take care of you. Good things will come to you, or that's a message that you should allow the universe to bring that into your life. The good things, the positive things, like even though the night is mysterious, those little dots of hope up in the sky there, have faith that good things are going to be coming to you. I got a feeling they're going to be coming. Like this is a very upbeat pull. However, small however, King of Cups here talks about potentially some drama coming up for you. This isn't necessarily going to be a big deal, I feel, but it's definitely going to try your patience a little bit. And he's definitely calling for you to rise above whatever that drama is. Don't let it get to you. Don't let those, whoever's bringing the drama to your doorstep, don't allow them to dull the positivity and your momentum that you have going on with these other 2 cards here. They're probably coming from a place of jealousy. They might be coming from just a place of misery. Have some compassion for them. Because if you really try to stoop down to their level, you're going to end up getting burned from it. You're not going to have a good time. So rise above whatever pettiness is going to come to you. And like I said, it just might be a fact of, jealous misery. I don't know quite how else to put that. So try to have a little bit of empathy, but also don't stoop to their level. Don't throw any more mud in their face or anything like that. Just be like, hey, that's not cool, or just let it roll off your shoulders. Whatever that drama is, though, is definitely going to cause you to want to turn back into yourself a little bit, get your chill vibes back. Maybe this drama is going to rattle you a little bit more than you expected, and it's okay. Sometimes after a particular moment in time, we have to step back. We have to kind of find our chill again. We have to kind of recenter ourselves so that we don't lash out at people that really don't deserve it. They don't need it. It's not energy that we want to put out there. Instead, we just want to take a step back, take a breath, rechannel our energy into something else instead of channeling it into somebody else's drama. It's just a waste of time, waste of energy for the most part. Yeah, just keep on keeping on, I suppose. Yeah, if you're wanting to make those changes, reflect on them. Because I mean, you've got a lot of good stuff here going on for you. Maybe not so much the drama. But you do have some good things going on for you. So, you know, you want to make some changes, look within. How are you going to make those changes? How are you going to move forward with them? How are you going to take this positive momentum and do something good with them for yourself, for the people around you, for, you know, whoever it is that's important to you. Hopefully that drama stint there doesn't shake you up too hard. But like I said, you gotta take that step back. If you gotta kind of go into your little hermit hidey hole for a little bit to recenter yourself, go for it. It's healthy. It's fine. Just don't stay in there for too long because you got stuff to do, I feel. Alright, folks, that is it for this week's reading. Hopefully, you've enjoyed it. Hopefully, it has offered a little bit of insight or maybe a little bit of guidance, maybe a little bit of push to something good with this next bit of the week. I know it's currently Wednesday and it's a little bit of a, I suppose, an odd segment for doing a weekly reading, but you know what? Wednesday, why not? We're at the pinnacle of the week, and I'm sure some interesting things can happen yet. Anyhow, if you enjoyed this, please, you know, do all the YouTube things. I'm not going to go through the list. If you like these decks, this is the Orion's Tarot and the Marigold Tarot. I'll have links to both of the decks down below. And hopefully see you in the next reading. Have a good week, everybody.